All right, so I'm here with Jason Davidson, tail of the wagon on our, you'll see him in the old, blah.
I'm not gonna ask what was happening in the back seat.
Welcome to VTEC Academy. You're about to get schooled. I'm here with Jason Davidson, tail of the wagon. If you saw in our old live streams, he was always in comments and helping us out, dropping knowledge. And along with dropping knowledge, he's hunting through our junkyards. He's actually visiting us right now, and he found me a great add-on for my CRV. What'd you find in the junkyard?
Set of, I'm not even sure the right terminology for the style of seats, but basically it allows the rear seats on the first gen CRV to turn into something close to what happens with the Honda Elements. The ability to lay them all nearly flat and give you a way more comfortable seating position than sleeping in the driver's seat.
You can't even get your legs straight in the driver's seat on your own with the seat slot. So I'm really looking forward to this. Actually, I had a second gen CRV that would do all of that back in the day. So I went to see if this one would, and I was disappointed how far the seats didn't go back. And I admit, I don't know a lot about CRVs. It's my first one, and I didn't spend a lot of time hunting around for all the little idiosyncrasies of every different model and everything like that. So I didn't even know these existed. So this is, when you sent me the photo in the junkyard, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Let's do it.
Yep. And I've been looking for them for off and on for years for friends back home.
Oh yeah.
Never found one in the junkyard.
And you found
there's two sets in the local junkyard.
We even found color matching. So mine here don't have to change the front seat to anything.
Got lucky.
Yeah. And they're in good shape. You know, I was funny. I was looking for headrests for my CRV, and I kept meaning to go to the junkyard, but this is a way better solution.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to be a bolt in, bolt out, unbolt and bolt it back in process.
I think so too. We'll find out. First step, we'll pop these covers off. His are a little on the loose side, so it's easier. But basically, pull up on one edge and then push over, get the other side up. And these, I believe, are 12s.
Now, I wonder if this was an upgraded seat, or
I don't know if it was just some special option.
Special option, or maybe even like the old Wago vans, a tax import thing, where you can classify the vehicle differently.
Never thought of it that way.
Because that's what they did on the old, that's the difference between a wagon and a Wago van, was how the rear seat angle was.
So that
way they could move
car
it.
Camp in it, and then it'd be an RV?
No, it was like a work vehicle because the rear seat was more vertical on them.
Oh.
So that way it had more rear cargo room and allowed them to put it under a different, like, import taxes, like a work van almost, or something like that back in the day.
All right, now that we've got access to under the seat base, we'll pull this 14 and one more 12 over here. And I did what I usually do. I saved all the hardware from the seat I pulled out from the junkyard as well. And we'll fold it up and take it out. A separate bracket altogether.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
Well,
So that's
the original. Probably would have been easier had I taken the headrest off, but oh well. Now, it's funny, as I stare at these, I don't see a difference in like the mechanism yet or anything that really strikes me as different.
the most obvious thing is, which you can't see from that side.
Ah, there's a lever.
There's a handle here.
Got
So that's
it.
what you look for if you're searching for these in the junkyard. If it's got a handle there, you know. That's really the only, like,
now it's obvious.
Now, yeah, there's a lot more going on. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it up just to give myself more access, but it's a lift, and it'll lock in to the high position, which is a lot more movement than you would assume.
Yeah, that is.
But that gives you complete access to the hardware here and even the one over on this side.
Oh, nice.
Watching. Pull out your driver's side headrest. You move the seat all the way forward.
Actually, I always wondered why they went so far forward. Now it makes sense. There we are. Well, let me get some light so we can see the rest of it. Ah, there it is. Perfect.
So you see it doesn't go as flat as the Honda Element does, but it's way better than
Who cares? That's sleepable.
the stock regular seat. You're taller than I am, but
I'll sleep in the passenger seat. That looks like a comfortable sleep though still. If I had a pillow, I could sleep in this. Oh, an extra pillow. There we go. I can take my front seat headrest. This is perfect.
Nice.
I'm just going to lay here while you do the other one though, okay? All right.
I figured. Bring the seat back down to nearly flat. There you go.
Perfect.
We need more elbow room.
Yeah, not quite. Can't do this pose.
Stand to your side. Stand to your side.
I'm not going to ask what was happening in the back seat.